I just realized I have yet to start the local recording for YouTube. I'm so sorry, YouTube. You missed precisely nothing. I was still setting up. Alright. Let me move this over here. Yeah, this is my low effort timer setup, basically. If I don't want to make splits or like make a fancy layout, then I just do this. I'm used to streaming like 4 to 6 on average. I don't know. It's short to me. Shrug. Streaming right at my bedtime. Awesome. Well, good night then. I was hoping. I guess I can watch the VOD. So, hoping to show you some of my progress. Well, I say progress as if I've done literally anything in the last 2 weeks. I haven't. We're just gonna jump right in. It's probably gonna be terrible, but as long as I get under 40 minutes, it's okay. Yeah. I guess I'll talk about what we're doing here as I actually do it. Let's get some runs going. Time starts when I select Gundam. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, right, start doesn't actually... What button do I have it mapped to? B, right. Start doesn't actually select character. Okay, let's see if I remember how to play this video game. It's been like 2 weeks since I've done a run of this, so what is this video game? Avid viewers of the live stream may not know this video game because this is the first time I've ever streamed this. So I'm currently participating in an event called Speed Dating 2025, where it's basically, you know, I believe if you've heard of Speedruns, it's the same concept. It's like a speed game exchange, basically. Various runners were matched together, and I got to learn a speed game from the good old Brutchman over here, and he got to learn one from me. And yeah, he taught me this game, The Great Battle 5, exclusively released in Japan for the Super Famicom. While I taught him the fantastic legendary game of Mega Man X7 for the PlayStation 2. Although he's playing on PC because the X Legacy Collection version is much better. And that's the gist of it. I'm gonna be showcasing this on, I believe it's Saturday this weekend. Twitch.tv/SorenSifeSRL. My estimate is 40 minutes. I hope to not break it. I don't have a Deathless PB yet. I keep dying on a particular boss that is very nasty. So we'll see. I'm gonna be trying. Maybe trying to go for a Deathless run for the next couple days. I also probably wanna do another TTYD Retro Achievement stream tomorrow. And then maybe we'll go into this? Question mark? Or I'll just do some of this offline. I don't really know yet. This has been more of a project that I just did offline on my own than anything I streamed, but I felt like pressing go live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, switch, and 20. Totally understandable. She plays some X7 as well. I can't blame you either. I mean, X7 is like twice the length of this. It's kind of an unfair exchange, honestly. But, I mean, we both agree to it, so shrug. World record pace incoming, I highly doubt it. World record holder is actually Bludge, so, you know. World record holder is in chat. What's up, Kip? X7 as a speed game is actually not that bad. X7 is much worse as a casual game than it is as a speed game. I will defend X7 as a speed game all day. Yeah, Crimson Dragon SP. That's right, uh-huh. Would be kind of peak, but also that would occupy like actually half of the marathon. More. Okay, let's see if I remember anything that happens here. I remember practicing the movement for this a little. I've probably already forgotten everything again now. Ah, damn! I think that's the important jump to hit right there. You wanna land on that. I need to actually still go through this game and like practice with save states and whatnot on like a per stage basis. Just move to the right. You're so right. I didn't think of that. Yeah, like Brutch is obviously a Mega Man X expert with the SNES games. Speedrun those plenty. And some other Mega Man games as well, but X7 in particular was still blind to him. And it's definitely, it is very much unlike the early titles, so we thought it was fitting enough. I do have loads of things in my arsenal to teach. At this point, even non-Mega Man games, like I can teach people Luigi's Mansion, Hades, Banjo-Kazooie, Mario, Pokemon, etc, etc, etc. But most of those runs are pretty long. Yeah, that's true. This is also, if I had a penny for every time that, just because of Brutch, I learned a Super Famicom exclusive, extremely obscure game, I would have 2 pennies. It's not a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. It's very funny. It just seems to keep happening. Anyway, yeah, this game is it's pretty cool. It's like a mix of these shooter sections and then normal platforming. You always get to play as 2 characters. The main character is called Roar. The second character is the one that you choose at the start. You have the choice between Gundam, Kamen Rider, and Ultraman. Gundam is definitely by far the best character because he has that insane Mega Man X punching air dash that also does damage and has like a double jump that you can jump out of. It's kind of insane. But you always have to play as every character across every route anyway. It's like, I think there's like 10 stages in total. 6 you play with the partner you choose at the start, and then you get like 2 of each of the other, just like as a taste. So we will be playing a couple Kamen Rider stages and a couple Ultraman stages, but for the most part it's gonna be Gundam. I'm gonna have to switch to Gundam again. Roar is by far the best for the shooter segments, but Gundam is far, far better for anything that involves platforming. You can softlock yourself right there. You're really clumsy. I've done it before. Oh, Mega Man Legends was released early enough for the Bludge life cycle. Heck yeah. Although I can't actually teach him that one. There's a lot of Mega Man games that I can teach, but that's actually not one of them yet. Soon though. I need to learn Tronbon. Been on my list for a while. There's so many things that I want to do and learn. At the moment, this is the most urgent because speed dating is coming up this weekend. By the way, Bletch, this might be of interest to you. Oh, it's the next screen. But I actually did route in 2 health pickups for myself for, you know, probably not gonna do this in an actual PB attempt when I like grind out a good run later, but for the showcase, definitely gonna grab one in the next screen and then one later on with Ultraman. Right here you go left, you can, specifically using Gundam. You can break these and then you get a heart right here. Anyway, where was I? I think I was in the middle of saying something. Oh yeah, Legends. I want to learn Trombone. It's been on my list for a while. This is the most urgent right now because speed dating is coming up this weekend. But after that I have various things that I want to learn. See if I can do this guy, right? Fine. I'm not with. Oh! I forgot about the freaking level 3 thing. I didn't actually grab it. This is a moderate problem. But there's no problem without a solution. It's just gonna take longer and hopefully I don't die. Okay. And this is why you pay attention during your speedruns, kids. That is extremely fast if you're level 3, but I forgot to pick up the thing. I can't properly damage him. I'm only level 2. I don't understand how this guy works if you're low power, because sometimes he just doesn't take damage. Sometimes he does. Very mysteriously. Well, he's gonna die one day, I'm sure. Like, when he doesn't start flashing, he just does not take damage, period, I think. But I don't know what exactly causes him, what doesn't. Okay, well. Cool, let's ignore that ever happened. Man. It's crazy how much of a difference level makes in this game. I didn't realize when I first played, but it's crazy. And it's really bad for a first play. Because on a first play, you lose level whenever you die. So on a first play, like, you're gonna be constantly level 1, and the game just gets harder and harder, punishing you even more for it being your first play. Can I skip this? Hello? Hold on. I'm not sure. It's something weird. Okay, let's try that again. Currently burning the dungeon layouts of Legends 2 in my brain. Oh man. Good luck on that. I wonder how long it'll take me to learn each of the Legends games. Because I know that with nearly all of the previous titles, I didn't spend that much time on actually learning them. Because like the classic titles are like, what, 40 minutes each? And they're mostly like about knowing, you know, when do you want to have a specific weapon out, what do you want to use for any given room, and that's like, it's like knowledge is like the whole deal. When the execution's fairly easy, usually. And with like the RPGs, it's just like you just have to have a route and some knowledge and backups. With the Legends series, I'm not sure how it'll go. Because those are just genuinely just difficult games, especially some of the bosses in the speedrun I dread. I'll probably make myself my own notes with maps and stuff again. That was a good phase, damn. That one usually takes me a long time because it's so erratic. Should be really easy to learn but hard to master. RNG hell! Oh, that sounds lovely. I can't wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That was a good intro stage. At least for my standards. I think Butch does it like twice as fast, but hey. Not here for the world records. I actually also have yet to do runs on the other routes. Where the world records... The world record, like, this is definitely the most optimized one. The other ones are technically slightly more doable if I cared. I'll at least do some runs with the other routes, but... I don't know if I'm taking any of the records. Ayo, so true. I don't have time to tab out right now. Is any mod around? I don't know if the time zone's right for any of them. Well, okay, in the meantime, do not, copy that link and remove the space and then, use it. Should be common sense, but you know. I need to get that movement. The movement for that screen is very smooth and satisfying if you get it right. Need to look at that again. You're witness to an exclusive time-linked training session. Completely unprepared. This isn't what they always show you in the big streams. Nothing has been rehearsed. Yeah, the crates are very silly. I don't know why the or is capitalized. W or M. Maybe it's not supposed to be warm at all. Wumbo or Mumbo. This game does have the most satisfying stage clear jingle ever, I will say. This stage absolutely sucks if you do it as any character that is not Roar. Because this boss takes the same amount of damage from every character, but Roar just has the most rapid fire rate out of them all. In fact, the fire to the others in these shooter segments is extremely slow. So this guy takes 5 years to kill. Not only that, he can destroy the train by ramming into it and by firing those cactus-like projectiles, and that will eventually creep up on you the longer the fight goes. Second phase, you just kind of stand here. You can't do much. Which is a very, very large contrast to what happens with other characters. Like, other characters couldn't even do that. They would need to actually, dodge roll the flamethrower, and it goes, like, back and forth. The Roar is just, pretty brain dead. Well, the message is still visible on my end, but I banned the bot. So I think for everyone else it should disappear. Okay, don't forget the thing. It is very important. It makes all of the difference. Thankfully, this game's also not very long. It's actually a super nice, short, cozy length. It's like 40 minutes for a run. Which I'm not used to anymore. I nearly softlocked myself. Once you have a decent handle on this game, it's very fun, but it's extremely rough starting out. For the first, like, 30 minutes of myself playing, I didn't even know that you know, every character has a charge ability, and Gundam's is just insane. It was, quite different. And the game is very difficult if you don't know, like, some basic tips and tricks. I was also playing my first play with 4 HP for the most part. I didn't know about any of the max up heart locations, and I mean, a good number of them are actually character specific. There you go. Like that one on the left is specific to Gundam. No other character can get it. Okay, take 2. Come on. Well, that wasn't very clean, but it worked, so... Yeah! See, now he's dead! What a difference the level makes. You would think that charge attacks would be stronger, but the damage is actually the same between normal and charge attacks. Across levels you gain as well. This is one of the hardest stages as far as platforming goes. I like it. Can you not do that? Okay, I'm gonna take... Wait, I'm getting completely lost. It's been too long. Oh. Alright, I'm level 3, so I don't need that. You somehow arrive here at level 2, there's another little star pickup you can get. Level 3 is the maximum. When you look on YouTube eventually, on twitch.tv or youtube.com/timelink, the main channel, this is eventually going to look much smoother when I've actually practiced it. But now, if you're watching this on youtube.com/timelink VODs, you get the exclusive, scuffed experience. Yeah. Great news, by the way. As of today, I've officially finished exporting literally everything from Twitch to YouTube. There's a couple of things that are still scheduled for upload and not publicly available yet. But everything's there. Everything has been preserved and archived. And hallelujah. What a journey it's been. Thank you, thank you. I spent this morning and noon uploading the last couple of things. I actually completely re-downloaded Triple M from Twitch and re-cut it up into like into different parts, because Triple M initially when I did it there was like an internet disconnect during X7. This is not good. I'm not good at this boss yet. And that cut the video pretty unfortunately. Hold on, let me focus on the boss here. I don't like this dude, even though he's a dragon. Also, yeah, mild bright lights warning? Question mark? I don't know why this guy does this, but he does. Yeah. So I downloaded the whole thing again and stitched it together into 3 parts that, instead of being like, Mega Man 1, Mega 2, Mega Man X3, 2X7, 204, or 1 to 11, X1 to X8, and 01 to 04. So those are gonna go public shortly, and the old ones will be unlisted. And then so that's basically the last thing left. Like, so currently in the upload queue for the main channel still is, I think the last part of Banana Mania, Luigi's Mansion retro achievements, and Star Force 3 retro achievements, and then like 1 or 2 more things. Oh yeah, the Partners in Time TP1C. And then TTYDRA, is like all of the everything that's been streamed to Twitch is already up. It's just private. It'll all go up when the project's done and I've made thumbnails for everything. Rest assured, not a single freaking VOD on this channel has been lost. Out of 2,000 hours of content and 550 videos. I've double and triple and quadruple checked. I've had many a sleepless night. So now we're playing as Kamen Rider. for 2 stages. Kamen Rider has a whip, which is very convenient for this boss. And level 3 also makes an insane power difference here. Guy goes down much faster. And he has his rider kick that he can use to platform. It's not nearly as great as Gundam's funny air dash, but it does its job. Alright, good night, good night. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see if I can finish this. That was close. There's some really good strats for these stages. For like the mountain stages. But I don't like them at all. Not the strats, the stages. I don't like the mountain stage. It's hard. Maybe I'll like it more after I properly learn it. Now this screen has rocks falling. I need to be a little careful about. And it has these annoying dudes. Yo, what's up, Apso? Thank you for the good luck. How goes it? I need my rider kick to actually make it up here. Then we get the next boss. Even though we play the same stages several times with different characters, they do all have their unique bosses. So this is not, you know, this used to lead into the dragon, but now it's this dude. I'm doing... it's been a little turbulent as of late. Some things are not going the way that I would like. It's been alright. Oh yeah, I want to use Roar in this stage. That's right. Because Roar has these funny discs as his charge move. If you do it right, you never have to touch the ground in this stage. That's right. Yeah, RX is actually what they call him in the game. I'm not familiar with Kamen Rider at all, so I just also call him Kamen Rider. I don't even know what exactly a Kamen Rider is or refers to, but RX is like that's what they officially call him in the game as well. Except not per person. Good to see some Kamen Rider enjoyers. This game is like it's part of the Compati Hero series, whatever that is. It's got Gundam, Kamen Rider, and Ultraman. I'm not familiar with this at all, but it's a whole series that spans 5 games, so. I know Big Fish is very much into Kamen Rider, and apparently he's infected Neve with it as well. This boss? Yeah. I don't know. All of the references here probably just fly straight over my head, but it's cool to see people actually knowing and appreciating them. I probably can't appreciate this game for what it is. I appreciate for what it is, as in like it's a cool platformer and shooter mix, kinda. Feels very satisfying to go fast in, but I can't appreciate all the characters and whatnot. and all the dialogue. I mean, there is an English translation patch of this game, which I did play. I don't know how good I would say it is quality-wise. I didn't think it was amazing, but that's just because half of the dialogue didn't make sense to me. And maybe it would make more sense to someone who's actually into the matter. So, shrug. You can try it for yourself. It's a short and cute little game. Provided, of course, you own a Super Famicom and your legally acquired copy of this game to go with it. It feels like it took more hits than usual. Yeah, that's right. Tequila's what they call that guy in the translation patch as well. They actually also, I don't know if this has any relevance to the lore. Probably. In the translation patch, they call Gundam God. They call Kamen Rider RX naturally. And they actually just call, hold on. They call Ultraman Man. Nothing more. Oh, this is no! Oh, that's really bad. Wait, can I somehow get another level? There's one more before the boss. I'm gonna have to fight the boss at level 2, aren't I? Probably at low health. Really bad. Oh god, and this is horribly slow. Oh, this is not... These strats don't even properly work like this. Here's the problem. I'm now back at level 1, and this is the stage with the most difficult boss. Teehee. I'm not gonna get another health refill. Now I'm at level 2, and this is just what I'll have to make do with. Okay, I need to focus here. Surfing Cowboy. I don't think we fight that in this round, no. We're gonna fight a house right here. This guy right here. He's the worst boss in the game. Alright, let's see how this goes. I only have 3.5 health to work with. Okay, nice. I got the 20 damage bug, that's good. My damage is going to be down quite a bit. That's bad. That's horrible. Get the freaking cuckoo! Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. No, this is so horrible. Oh, this is my— Where did my health go? This is horrible. It's over. I'm gonna fight this guy at level 1. This is the boss that I always die to. Why did my shots all miss? Like, 5 times over. There. Okay, maybe it's not over yet. Hold on. I hate this guy. I didn't— okay, that's fine. I shouldn't have been holding a charge. I don't know why I was. You should never be holding a charge unless it's for this. Come over here. This is so annoying. Can I kill him right here? Nope. Hopefully this kills him. Please, for the love of God. This fight has already gone on long enough. Thank God. Okay, I didn't die. I guess that's a plus. But it took a while. Ugh, what a nerve-wracking fight. And I was on 1 HP the whole time. Ugh. That's the worst boss in the game. There's so many stupid mechanics to it. Okay, this stage is easy. I'm also lacking power for the next boss because I don't get the star pickup in this stage. Whatever, man. Thankfully, the next boss is incredibly easy. Ultraman has like no movement ability. He can wall jump, but he doesn't have anything for horizontal movement. Kamen Rider is basically like Power Rangers Super Sentai. The singular hero and sometimes a sidekick. They reboot of a new character and story every year. Interesting. That's a particular incarnation of Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider RX. It's very cool actually to have someone here who knows what all this is about and can truly appreciate it. Cause I'm just here playing the video game with a modicum of speed. That's all. I'm not. What are you doing? I'm not a lore enthusiast. Yeah, this guy. His name is Dada. He wants to get the Galf stones. Use them as a power source for himself. He wants to grow stronger and nuke the planet or something. The way he does that is basically by enlarging this insect that we're gonna see towards the end of the run. I do want this. Well, I really don't need it because there's like 2 bosses left at this point and they're not hard, but we'll just pick it up. It's been rough enough as is. I should be switching to Roar, except, actually, maybe here. That part specifically, Ultraman's pretty good because of the wall jump, but usually Roar has much faster horizontal movement. Yeah, that's right, I should be charging. I'm gonna get a health refill. Hello? I'm gonna get a health refill before the boss of the stage. What the hell? That was scuffed. Fine, it looks like we're gonna come in well under 40 minutes, which is my estimate. I want to get a time in the like 35 range or something. Maybe a little below even. I can definitely do that, but For the marathon, I gave an estimate of 40 minutes. Only one I've watched is G Gundam. At least know some Kamen Rider. Not much Ultraman experience though. Yeah, Ultraman was also the one that seemed the most out of field to me. But I have like no experience with any of these, so. But Gundam has an extremely sick design, I will say. Like as you know, as a Mega Man player, I can definitely appreciate a good robot design when I see one. He's quite sick, and his set of abilities is really cool. He's just the best character in the game. He has the largest like shot in these sections, and actually also the most powerful one. Well, it's weird because there's some of these shooter sections, all characters have identical damage. This one I'm quite sure they don't, and Gundam is the strongest. This section definitely goes by far the fastest with Gundam. Like, this phase in particular right here is quite bad if you're doing it casually and you don't know what you're doing. Because if you do it with Roar or any other partner, it lasts a year. There is a funny glitch. Ah, damn. There's a funny glitch where he just, like, has incorrect aim sometimes and doesn't actually properly fire at you. But it's inconsistent. And the last phase is free. The first and the last phase of this fight are completely free, and then the second one is just like way harder to dodge than the rest. For some reason. Also, he just has 2 hitboxes in the third phase. For some reason. He's putting himself at a disadvantage, because one of his, one of the things is that when he goes off screen, you can't hit him. But now he's basically always going to be on screen. And last hit. Okay, final boss time. Ba-da-ba-dum. Yeah, now this giant insect is awakening and wreaking havoc on the land. It's the worst final boss in any video game I've ever seen if you do it the ethical way. I've never ever beaten this boss ethically. You're gonna see what I mean in just a moment. This fight takes 5 million years even if you use Roar. And it's painfully difficult to avoid all of his attacks. He always counterattacks every single time that you attack as well. So thankfully, we have a little something to help us. That also just makes it a lot faster. Just need to hope I get lucky. Nope. That's not the right attack. Nope. Nope. That ain't it. This is an RNG fest at the end of the speedrun. You so will. It's not the right attack. That's not the right attack. Oh my goodness. I've actually been getting quite lucky with this in my previous runs. Got it like first or second time. Come on. Come on! Who's a good guard raft? Who's a good crystal dragon? Yeah, you're a good crystal dragon. Oh my god. Bro. There we go. Okay, so now we, by the power of, this. By the power of lag, I defeat you. So, what's happening right now is, he's perpetually in a state of summoning bats because he's trying to counterattack. And, the game is lagging out a ton because he's trying to spawn like 100 bats or so. but he's just in a stasis if we keep this up. And so we can just shoot him until he dies. It's quite good. I lost like a minute on that at least, but hey. What is that beat? Welcome, welcome. This is the part where if you were doing this on an onside marathon, you could like you could use your other hand and grab your phone and take like a picture of yourself in the audience. Make a cool selfie. Or you could like turn around to the audience. Do like a wave. Maybe even walk around the room with the controller. Because I'm just holding down a button. Alright. Time. 36:24. What was my PB? Oh, that's actually... Wait. Okay, my previous best was actually a 37:04. Was this? No, this wasn't a deathless run. I still had a death in, I guess... Okay, so what happened in my PB is I took a death to the house boss. In this run, I took a death in the stage before the house boss, which I guess wasn't quite as lethal. Even though it made the house boss a lot more difficult for me. But... I guess that's a new PB. I'm still not satisfied with it by any means. But, yeah. It's something. We're gonna do one more. Like, if I just get a deathless run, I can definitely get like a 35 or even a 34. Cause you saw how much time I took on the funny house boss. And also in this run, I lost a minute to the final boss. I'm sorry to all the people who worked on this game, but it's late and I just want to do one more run. So that's what we're gonna do. This game has a password system, but I don't know where it tells you the passwords. You can look them up online, but I have not been able to find where you're actually supposed to get the passwords. And I've played this game a lot at this point. Nope. It's just like a 9-second countdown, continue or quit, and that's it. You can continue or quit. I don't think I've actually ever tried quitting. I've just always continued, but I don't know. There's also a secret password that secret developer password. If you input it, you'll start the game with 10 max HP, 9 lives, and at level 3. Makes for a bit of an easier time if you want it. It's not actually technically disallowed in the rules of the speedrun because there's precisely 2 people who have ever ran this game. I don't think anyone cares about it too much, but it's obviously not in the spirit of the run. It wouldn't actually even change too much. You would have level 3 for the first couple of stages, I guess. And that would make the first couple bosses slightly faster. It doesn't actually affect the shooter section, so it would be like... the Gundam Snake boss in the next stage would be faster. And that's basically it. And of course, the run would be a lot safer because you would be on 10 max health the entire time. You wouldn't have to go out of your way for anything. Oh yeah, Noble is the lady who's being held captive in the intro stage on the rope. I thought like the names, like it calling Gundam God was very strange when I played the translation patch, but I guess I just didn't have the Gundam knowledge. Maybe the translation patch is probably better than I give it credit for. Just coming into this as a complete outsider. I think this is 6. Hold on, I need to count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, Oh, no, I miscounted by 1. That's alright. That's not too bad. So the reason that I want to count is the crystal takes 20 hits, and you want to get in 19 hits with Roar, because he has the more rapid fire, and you can move his crosshair around better. But you want to get the 20 with Gundam, so that in the next cutscene, you can already start charging up your funny air dash move for speed. Now I'm gonna have to swap and then start charging from 0. Yeah, a lot of people compare this game to Wild Guns, or at least the shooter sections. It is very similar to that. I've never played it myself, but I know that's the comparison a lot of people make. It's very hard to find any material about this game online. There's not even a GameFAQs guide or anything. The most you can find on GameFAQs is the passwords. I struggled to find anywhere that even told me the controls of this game. It is, it's truly an obscure game, if I've ever seen one. Oh, that's right. I should be going up here. Oh! I got the jump! Heck yeah! That was pretty good. That's, Mohal. He's an important part in, Kamen Rider storyline. Spoilers, in Kamen Rider storyline, she dies. And then, like, half of it is, like, about him avenging her. I assume it's a her. I don't remember if that was stated or not. She does not play much relevance in the other storylines. She shows up here, and then that's basically it. It's always the same 10 stages as well, but the dialogue and the encounters you get are slightly different in each stage, and obviously you have different characters for each stage. You're gonna be spending the most time with the partner you pick at the start of the game, and then 2 stages each with the other 2. The stages are also in a slightly different order between the 2 routes. Kamen Rider and Ultraman have the train stage significantly later than Gundam has it. For the most part, the Gundam route just works the best in the absolute most aspects. The only thing that's easier in another route is, I don't remember if it's Kamen Riders or if it's Ultramans, but in one round you get to fight the house boss with Gundam, and it's so much easier. It's so much better. That's like the one thing I wish we had in this route. But like, the one boss that we whip with Kamen Rider, that's like easily the best. Gundam just happens to be the best for the most bosses. House's Ultraman is not too bad. And then it's like what? Kamen Rider does fine at the funny mountain boss. Everything just happens to line up pretty nicely in Gundam's round. You get to spend the most time with the funny, awesome air dash. You have to talk to Tequila for a while here. I forget what he says. Probably some generic villain speech. I think the villain of this, I think Roar and Dada are like characters that are exclusive to like this game series. I don't think they're from any media as far as I know. But obviously, Gundam and Kamen Rider and Ultraman are not. I do want that. That is very important. I don't actually know the factor that level increases your damage by, but it's a lot. It at least doubles it. Again, in a casual play, you're probably going to be, you know, you don't know the stages, so you're going to be dying left and right, and that means you're going to be level 1 all the time, and that makes it even harder to get anything done. Definitely a game that rewards, you know, playing well or just already having advanced knowledge. Sometimes it can be way easier to beat a boss if you start over from the beginning of the stage and pick up the stars along the way. Than if you just keep throwing yourself at it at level 1. Which, I mean, eventually when you game over, you gotta start over from the beginning anyway. But, you know. Yeah, these characters here, I don't know if they have any relevance or who they even are. They're just in that one secret room that's only accessible with Gundam, and I don't think you can talk to them. The one guy, like, kind of has a speech bubble over his head, but I haven't found a way to talk to them. He's just there. This is a character that is apparently most relevant to Gundam story. They have, like, the most extensive dialogue. Damn it. Get like a nice early hit in there. What am I doing? Help! You can do a pretty nice fast kill here, but not like this. There you go. Well, I got a fast hit. Fast hit, singular. That fight can be over in like 5 seconds if you get it, if you get the chain right. I couldn't tell you. Master Gundam, that's right. Master is what he's called. I'm gonna probably be doing more runs of this the next couple of days, so. And I'll always, like, you know, if you wanted to play optimal, you wouldn't collect any of the health up parts. I am actually not screwed at all. I can regain my level before the boss, but still, that stupid death. Where is I? I'm gonna be doing more runs of this the next couple of days, so you can watch. I need this, then one in the next row. It sucks when your air dash gets cancelled by you bouncing on some enemy. It happens very abruptly and it catches you off guard. You can't really control it well. We're back to level 3. There's actually another star pickup before the boss. This one puts a star right before the boss. Because the boss takes actual years without it. It's like, at level 2, it's manageable. At level 3, it goes a bit faster. At level 1, it's just pain. And so they actually, like, they realized this boss in particular was really, really bad to do at level 1, so they just provide you with a star right there. So if you die, like, even if you die, your level gets set back to 1, of course, but you can go to level 2 right there, every attempt. They didn't do that for any other boss in the game, even though some are arguably more difficult. You can get faster hits on this guy. There's a really fast strat for this too, but I am not good at it yet. And there's some slight RNG to it as well. There's a faster strat. Even that I'm not super good at. Where you like get him before he dives off to the left side. Moderate flashing lights warning. When exactly that projectile ball explodes is just random, unfortunately. Nothing you can do about it. Yeah, the ground starts going up and down when you let him do his things long enough. With Gundam especially, though, you can chain him pretty well. I didn't even do a very good job at it, but he just didn't get to spawn any enemies or make the ground move much. And that's where we meet up with the other characters and swap partners for a bit. There's a little, there's a small health up there, but I don't need it at the moment. I say this and then I keep getting hit somehow, what the hell? My worst opener ever. Boss used to be very difficult to me starting out when I, you know, had to fight it at level 1, but at level 3 it just goes down so quickly. Just not a problem anymore. It's very interesting. This game only has 2 types of health refills. Full, like, potentially up to 10, and 0.5. There's nothing in between. It's kind of strange. This is pretty finicky. Gotta get it at the peak of your jump. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but it's fast. And so we do it. That's what we do. We go fast. Around these parts we like going fast. Gotta watch out I don't get sniped in this screen like that. In some stages, the game is very, very generous with handing out health refills, and in some it is really stingy. I don't know why. Like this really could have benefited from a health refill before the house boss. I think I was stuck on the house boss for like an hour, casually, on my blind play. Honestly, very fair. Takes a long time to do at level 1, and the mechanics are not easy to understand or figure out. I did Gundam route on my blind as well, which was a very good decision. But it's not the easiest for house boss. Nice, that was actually pretty clean. You can two-cycle this guy's shoulders if you fire well enough. Ah, must have been barely off. That actually looked quite good. Yeah. You can just, you know, it's not easy, it's not hard to evade this guy, but it's actually faster to just do this. You get to keep up the most rapid assault. This guy shoots you every time you shoot him. Every single bullet he retaliates. But it's faster to just do that. That's the Kamen Rider portion. Now it's Ultraman's turn. Yeah, they're all going on about like, oh man, it was only a dead end, it was a trap, a ruse, we only found Devil Gundam. We're wasting so much time looking for data. Me not knowing what a Devil Gundam is. I mean, I inferred it was the previous boss, but I didn't know. I don't know his greater significance. I don't think you're supposed to get this hard as Kamen Rider, by the way. But we don't play the state as Kamen Rider, so with a little trickery you can actually get it as Ultraman. You cannot get it as Gundam though. Kind of unfortunate. Oh really? Yeah, this is just like a guy who just happened to be there while we were looking for this game's villain. That's really funny, actually. They were all like, what a waste of time. Oh, this is really scary. I need to get up there. Well, I don't need to. But it makes that section a lot easier if you can do it. That section is super scary. Because those cactus guys can easily throw you into the pit, and then you don't have your levels for Funny House Boss. Funny House Boss! We love Funny House Boss. Oh, come on. Ah. At least I seem to be getting their decent health this time. Sort of. Okay, 4.5 health. And I am level 3. Just need to get a little lucky here. Does the house boss have any relevance to Gundam or Kamen Rider or Ultraman? I don't think any of their dialogue with this guy says anything relevant. I think this guy's probably unique to the game. Nice. There's a glitch on this guy. Usually the claw's supposed to be invincible at this point, but if you attack it just as it grabs the dude, then the invincibility doesn't kick in. That's not good. I wanted to jump on you. Oh, this is not good. There's no way to tell where they're gonna come from. Okay. Fine. Okay, that's okay. Beat this guy up as well, and I think the cycle should kill him, because this does the most damage, him eating the cactus dudes. And then me hitting the cuckoo. No? Okay. No. No! These dudes hitbox, I swear. Okay, well now this is gonna take a lot longer. And yeah, there's your usual house death. I can't believe it. Wow, how did I lose that one? What? Huh? How did he die? You also, yeah, if you're trying to, like, you have to kind of know the timing when they're gonna stand up again. If you go too early, then he'll just hit you standing up. If you go too late, he'll run into you. You try jumping on him as he does that, you'll take damage. We love house boss. You can kick the guys into the claw, but only if the claw is stationary on the left side of the screen. And you don't generally want to do it because you want to get the funny damage bug. Extra damage. God damn it, man. That was such a good run until there. Oh, unfortunate. I missed the sniper. He needs to die. He's trouble. He should die when I hit the cuckoo here at the latest. Had the potential to be very nice and fast. But alas. Now the problem is that we're also gonna have to increase damage output for the boss at this stage. I have not fought this boss at level 3 in such a long time because I keep dying to house boss. It's quite the tragedy. One day we're gonna have the Deathless run early. Just a matter of time. I also have no idea what the other games in the series are like. I believe, I don't know if all of them were, but at least a couple of the prior ones were also on the SNES. Maybe some of them were on the NES. And then I know that there's a 6th one on the PlayStation. But I really only know this game, and it's just because of, you know, this event. Lech is our SNES guy. He's already played, what is it? 423 SNES games and counting. He is trying to do them all, which is an incredible endeavor. He's about halfway. Recently broke the halfway mark. Currently playing Miracle Piano and other stuff on the side, because that's a very difficult and long-winded game. That's how I was introduced to this game. That's also how I was introduced to the Honey Sailor Moon game on the Super Famicom. You can thank him for that. Alright, well, let's finish this run out. Damn it, I hit my head there. I actually didn't even need to swap to Ultraman, that was good enough. I really need to look into doing save state practice for this. I have a lot to improve on. I really want to get at least like a 34. And it really shouldn't be that hard. Barch has like a 28 something, so you know. Tells you what I'm up against. It's not a competition, he's teaching me the game. Yeah, a record probably not happening. Not on this run for sure. His records for the other routes are a bit worse. I want to say he has one that's like a 30-minute time and one that's like a 32-minute time. However, just finishing a run guarantees you top 3 on the leaderboards. Because right now there's only 2 people who have ever done a run of this game, so... Hooray! Yay me! You know, I really don't need to pick up that final heart. Like, it really does not matter, because these bosses are trivial. This is the next one, we just unlock, so... I do want to keep picking up the 2 in the previous stages, because I just still, even with them, I keep dying to Funny House boss. But the last one I can definitely just not pick up. Oh yeah, here, he just misses me. Pretty funny. I think now he's fixed it. But it's like when he collides with a wall. Also, for the record, this game has auto-fire. I'm just holding down the button. I'm not pressing it every time. Thank God. I don't know if that's the standard for these types of games. I don't really play things like this. I mostly like skimmed over his video and saw the platformer parts. But I'm very fine with it. This plays really, really well. The controls are super smooth. So, you just need to know what you're doing. Need to know what the best characters for each section are, otherwise it's gonna be pretty painful. Alright, let's see how lucky we get on the final boss. Could be a 35 if I get lucky. 35XX. It wouldn't be a good 35, but it would be a 35. Yeah, that's gonna, you know, that's gonna be, I can already say this, that's gonna be the end of the stream very soon. After this run's done, I'll let the credits play and then it's gonna be, I'm gonna sign off. It's half an hour before midnight here, so. Very nice to have this many people tune in though, at this kind of hour. I guess it's better in Eastern time. It's like an afternoon. But when I booted up the stream, I really wasn't expecting anything. Nope, that's not the attack. And very nice to have some real Sentai appreciators who can truly appreciate this game here. Okay, there we go. You just start firing right before it hits you. You can even do this damageless if you want, although the timing is a bit more precise. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be a 35. We're just gonna stand here, hold X for a minute or so, and then that's gonna be time. Yeah, very pleasant little evening stream, very cozy. He is in fact called God. Yeah, I was so confused by that when I first saw it. I was like, really? Was this just like an old translation patch thing? Like, I don't think they used profanity in this translation patch. I know that's like a super hot thing with old bad translation patches. But I was like, okay. This is really accurate. But I guess, yeah. Alright. 35, 33. What's the lore behind that though? Why is he called God? Is it like, is he literally the god of the world, or is it just a name? In English, it was Americanized to Burning Gundam. The devil became Dark Gundam. Interesting. That honestly kinda, Burning Gundam kinda sounds cooler than God, because God feels, like, God just feels wrong to me, not knowing the lore, at least. Feels so hyperbolic. And there they just, wave farewell to Roar. I think God and Novel have something going on. And Roar is basically the like part of the intergalactic battle force that, now that this threat is cleared, has to move on to the Great Battle VI. Need something to give it a cool name. Really well-made Gundam pilot in a giant robot martial arts tournament. Giant robot martial arts tournament, hell yeah. That's not a sequence of words that I expected to hear today, but that is definitely one of the coolest sequences of words if I've ever heard any. How many people do you know that are called Jesus? I don't know any. Not personally. What's up, Ivy Wire? But yeah, thank you for the lore insight, for sure. So I guess that was technically 2 PBs back to back. I'm not happy with either of them, but hey, shrug. It's funny though, the only stage where I ever die is the house stage. It's before the house or it's against the house. If I just stop dying there, it's literally a free 34. Literally the easiest 34 of my life. And you! That's you behind the monitor watching the stream. So true. So freaking true. What? That's the end. The game actually just, like, there's nothing that happens past this point. The only thing... You can't even press any buttons. The only thing you can do is reset your console to get back to the title screen. So... yeah. That was the Great Battle V. Probably going to spend tomorrow morning to noon with some TTOID in my time zone. Like, expect, I don't know, 9 a.m., 10 a.m.? And then we'll go for like 4 or 5 hours, question mark. And then you'll probably see some more runs of this down the line, maybe at a similar evening time. Again, twitch.tv/SlorensLifeSRL. I'll be showcasing this on, I believe it's Saturday. Let me actually look this up in my calendar. Yeah, on Saturday the 26th. It's gonna be awesome. Is there anyone on at this time? There's a couple of people. What do I do? The problem is when I raid someone, I feel like I have to stick around a little when it's late. I guess I'll send you over to Draco Down, why not? Draco Down is doing Boktai 2 Solar Boy Django 80% world record attempts. He's been going at that for a pretty long time at this point. He has the record, by the way. But he wants to improve it even further. He also made a TAS of the game. He's quite the man. Very cool person. Yeah. Thanks for joining me. Gonna send you over to Draco Down as mentioned. I'll be back tomorrow. And which do you wanna? Ah, there you go. Yeah. I'll see you for more TTYD and more Great Battle V soon enough. Till then, yeah. Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.